now let us go to an AFC game in Ocho's backyard. It is a battle of Florida. It is the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Miami Dolphins. The Miami explosion against the Trevor Lawrence team that a lot of people are hoping can turn it around after a disappointing year. There's a lot of options here. Let's go to UCF and TD to hear our two.
What's up, guys? UCF Jaguar here, and the Jaguars open the 2024 season in Miami against the Dolphins. The Jaguars, for the first time since drafting Trevor Lawrence, have spent some high-quality draft capital on a wide receiver in Brian Thomas Jr. This man will be a touchdown maker for the Jaguars, and he's going to set the tone early, okay? Jaguars will find Brian Thomas Jr. in the back of the end zone for the Jaguars' first touchdown of the season. You heard it here first. Go Jags.
I was recently asked who's going to score the first touchdown for the Miami Dolphins in week 1. I could already see it. 1st and 10 from the 30. Raheem Mostert, handoff to the left for 23 yards. Next play from the opponent's 47-yard line. Tua comes to the line of scrimmage. He notices single high safety. He notices a loaded box. He hikes the ball. He fakes the handoff. He looks back left. Pulls the safety over. He looks right and sees Tyreek Hill killing the corner like Ocho-Cinco used to do. He cocks back, throws the ball for a touchdown, Miami. Let's go, baby. Do you see it? I do. It's going to happen.
Shout out to TD Fitz. I've never seen that much teal in my life. Ocho, shout out to your guy there. That was great.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I'm looking at the odds right now. 4 of the top 5 lowest odds are all Dolphins. So the DraftKings right now believes that the Dolphins have the more high-powered offense. So Tyreek Hill, Devin A-Chain, Raheem Mostert, all under 8-1. The first one for Jacksonville is ETN. He's at 850. And then Waddle is 10-1 right there before we get to the rest of the Jags. First of all, I'm just curious. Is this a high-scoring game, low-scoring game? Because it's September in Miami, and I know it can get a little bit hot.
Listen, it's September in Miami, but the Dolphin players are used to being in the heat. They used to be in the heat. The Jacksonville Jaguars are used to being in heat, so I don't think humidity or heat will be a factor in this game.
Okay.
But the Dolphins' offense is so high-powered. It's so high-powered, and it's for the Jaguars. It's a pick your poison. Who are you going to double? You're going to double Waddle? You're going to double Tyreek? I mean, it's a pick your poison offense, but the funny thing about it is I had Brian Thomas to score first as well.
You're kidding.
He's unstoppable.
The LSU rookie wide receiver.
Listen, he's unstoppable. And knowing the Dolphins, they're not going to respect the rookie. You're going to have to prove it to us. You're going to have to force us to have to pay attention to you.
Wow.
We got to force us to have to W. So listen, Brian Thomas let me take my glasses off. If you're watching this, Brian Thomas is the real deal, and I have him scoring first for a reason.
So
He's
now
like
you're
that.
almost making me want to fire up the DK app and look at Brian Thomas Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Hey.
Because that's where my brain's going. He might not get the first touchdown, but Rookie of the Year sounds like maybe there's a chance.
It's a possibility. Calvin really is gone. There has to be a security blanket for Trevor Lawrence. Brian Thomas is that security blanket.
I'm hearing great things about Neighbors. So you think maybe both of these LSU kids are coming in and going to tear it up?
Listen, Malik Neighbors, all Daniel Jones has to do, put the damn ball in the vicinity. Just put it in the vicinity. Long as if it's in arm's reach, you'll be fine.
Okay. I was going to take Tyreek Hill and say it's one of the safest ones, but after Ocho-Cinco took his glasses off, I am taking Brian Thomas Jr. as well at 20-1, and I'm going to bet that in the app right after this.
You have to think about this. The Jaguars, first game of the season, who's the one player when the defense breaks the huddle that you double team, no matter where he goes? Number 10. They're not letting Tyreek run wild. Not in week 1. It's not happening.
Yeah, but a lot of teams think they're going to stop Tyreek. Now, I was going to say maybe A-Chan, but okay. I'm all in on Brian Thomas now. I like it.